Audio test. Audio test. Yep, sounds good. How's everyone doing today? Loki, Steven, how's it going? Get my restream chat up here. So I want to start off here with just a quick recap of some SO items, and then we're going to get into the opening. I'll give it just a minute here for everyone to get in here. And Steven, of course you'd want to see the gambling. Of course you would. Okay. Audio coming through fine for those of you on YouTube also. Let me check for those of you. Okay. So let's start off here. Yes, this is a surprise stream. I was going to work on a video, but I've had these two boxes sitting in here the past couple of days, and I think it's just time to get them opened. But before I get into that, let's go over some of the stow items here. So quick recap, we had the official announcement for the Good Day to Die event, which is going to be dropping on PC next Thursday. This is the 4th event in the year-long event campaign. And the reward here is the Temporal Disorder console, which I'll cover more in a future in the next news video. We also had the next teaser drop, which confirmed that the numbers there were referencing bundle. The last bit there is Hi Mr. Z Jones, I think it was. And that is because that is the first person that publicly posted that they had figured out what the numbers meant. So that is what that is for. The final teaser here today is from Star Trek Dominion Wars, and it's just confirming that the Achilles is the third ship. So Premonition, Typhon, and Achilles are the three ships we're getting in this bundle, I believe. It's possible I could be wrong on a guess, but that is my current assumption. Okay. So with that out of the way, let's get to the opening. Madman, how's it going? Victor? Let me just send out another ping in the Discord saying I'm opening now. Announcements out here. There we go. Delete the prior ping there. This guy gambles. Steven, how's it going? Chris? Gotta get that gamble fix? Indeed, indeed. There's no coffee near me? No. I mean, I do have a sugar-free Snapple. It's got the lid on it. Don't worry. Doll, how's it going? And one other thing too. You know, the plan was to fully shut down the SCM server here. But when I was going to cancel the plan, they did offer to let us do a year at half of the contract price. So, you know, the plan is we're fully shifting over to Oscar, but if there is enough interest, if people want to chip in towards the $90 that cost, I'm not opposed to letting that stay up for just a little bit longer to let people get their parses transferred over. But otherwise, the SCM servers will be down within the next month. So if people are interested in that, you know, just reach out to me in private if you want to contribute to that. Do a tip through the Stream Elements tip thing that is right below. That goes right into my PayPal, and that's where the payment would come out of. So if you want SCM to remain around just a little bit longer, just to give people more time to get their parses transferred over and whatever, you know, again, just reach out. So here is the first box. And I open it off to the side here so I don't dox myself. Michi, how's it going? There's... I know I don't have the best camera set up right now. But the first thing in top here for this box, where's the infinity symbol? The first item here is a Near Universe box set. This is standard sizes for the EOS Enterprise, the NX, and the Defiant there. So that's a nice box set. Where's the infinity symbol? In Gamblers Anonymous now. This is the Arcos. Martin, how's it going? And here we have a Malon freighter, or the Malon battlecruiser as we know it in STO. E6 Near Universe Choice Pack. Yeah, pretty much. This one, it looks like the box took a ding in shipping, but I don't think there's any damage to the ship itself. Not that I can see. Does the box set counts as one. So here we have a Nausicaan fighter. These smaller boxes like this, these are what they'd call Eagle Moss like standard size. They're about 4 to 5 inches. Was really wanting Starfleet Command 2 ship. Here we have a Tholian fighter there. Good size. You get a board transmitter Megachub. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. This is the Insto. This is the D4X. This is from the Calvinverse. The darkness there. Here we have a Tholian advert. Yeah, if there's ads, I'm sorry about that. That's just Twitch being Twitch. Here we have a Klingon Cleave ship. So the boxes that are this size are like they're mid-size models, and I believe the upcoming fan home stuff is going to be about this size also. I'm actually curious to see what the size of this one is. It does have the magazine with it. Yeah, this is like what a mid-size model is going to be like. These are going to be closer to like 7 to 8 inches, whereas the standard models are typically 4 to 5. 4 adverts. Does my mom know I'm going to need another room? Terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of space for all these. I mean, I'm gonna have to figure out which ones I want to keep, which ones I want to sell. Can you use the cleave ship as a pizza cutter? You probably, well, it didn't feel that sharp. Here is the La Serena. I believe this is the standard size one, or not standard, the mid size. Because there's a mid size and a XL version of this. For the STO players here, this is one you're very much going to recognize. We have the Kerala, otherwise known in STO as the Gagarin. Everyone's favorite ship. Every free-to-play player's favorite ship. because the fleet version of that's really good. The C-Store one is also really good. You gonna need an entire apartment complex just for this? Yeah. We had a conversation in the Discord earlier today about this ship here. In Stowe, it has multiple versions. The T6 has the phase space membrane. The Oberth. This is Kale's favorite ship, right? This is the XL Oberth. So I want to see how big this actually is. So let me open this up. Kale's joke ship, yeah. Martin. The way the tape is on some of these could be a bit of a pain. It does have the magazine in it. Yeah. The top is this bit here. The saucer is metal. The bottom here is plastic. Love that little ship. Yeah, I mean it's good detail on this. The XL models are typically about, they can be anywhere from like 9 to 12 inches. What a beauty. There. Cat is very buggy on YouTube. Try refreshing the tab. Raise the roof. Here we have this. This is a ship that was once a very expensive model to obtain. I think it is still worth a bit. This is the Maui variant of the Inquiry class. There's 4 different versions that Eagle Moss did. This I believe was like the rarest. So getting this in here, that's a pretty good drop. These are like their mid-size. What is this Discord message? Terrible. Another shuttle set in here. Nick, how's it going, man? This is Shuttlecraft Set 7. This is 4 like standard size shuttles. Right below it, they give you a discount for the Inquiry if you buy 30 of them. Terrible. This is Shuttlecraft Set 4, and I think this one I already had in the prior opening, so I believe this is a duplicate. So I'm pretty sure this one's a duplicate from the mystery bundle. Here is one that I know is a ship many of you would like to see in Stowe. This is the Deimos, the Section 31 ship. It's sort of like the Nimrod or the Section 31 Command Heavy Battlecruiser, except it doesn't have the bottom 2 nacelles, so it's just 2 nacelles instead of 4 like the Command Battlecruiser is. So yeah. I know this is a ship that I've seen people ask about, is this going to be added in? There's definitely demand for it. At least I think this is one of them that they haven't put in yet. Or have they? Standing stream when? Terrible, Nick. Yeah, there's the Intel science ship, the command battlecruiser, and then there's that command dreadnought, which, if I recall, the command dreadnought's not great. There's an XL Klingon bird of prey in here, so this is a pretty decent model. It's a good pull. Like, this is a nice, high quality model. And the last ship in this box, Headless Horseman. The Twitch side might work for you. I don't know. Those headphones look terrible. I like how they sound, Nick. And here is the last ship in this box. So this is the third mystery box I'm opening right now of 4. And this is the Gold XL Enterprise D. These are worth a fair bit. I am most certainly going to sell this because if you can see back there, I already have one. Okay, I'm gonna turn the webcam off for a minute, get these boxed back up, move the chat over for a minute. This thank you for the follow there on the Twitch side. I'm going to take my headphones off here quick and just get these put back in the box so we can get on to the next one. Didn't know I had Twitch. Yeah, I tried a multi-stream. He broke the little ship. Terrible. Yeah, so there was quite a few of the larger models in that box. Terrible. Each of these are individually bubble wrapped, so that's fun. At least I got an entire pallet of Black Licorice for 230 euros. Okay, on to the next box. There's a lot of packing material in these. I pulled the ship out right with that. Okay, so the first ship here. So much better for you. We have the NX Alpha prototype. This is the... It's not... Is this the Zephyr Cochrane ship? It looks like it. We have Mudship, and I think I already may have got this, so this might be a duplicate. This is the ECS Horizon. Again, this is another one that name sounds familiar. I don't remember if I got this one already. Mudship going to be overpriced. So each of these are wrapped like this. So it is a ton of bubble wrap here. This is Timeship Aeon. This is a shuttle you can buy and stow. It's a Lobby ship. Like 300 Lobby, it's really not worth it. I am the Great Cornholio. Thank you for the raid over on Twitch. Very much appreciated. How's your stream going? We have a Bajoran Freighter next. This box looks like it has a ton of the standard size models in it. From the episode when both captains were fighting for the seat. We have, this is the Voth science ship in stow. So this is another ship that is flyable in stow. Voth, I'm pretty sure this is the Voth science ship. Didn't have a damaged version of that. The Gold Enterprise D, yeah. We have the Zindi Adalith. This is the ship that all of you Beam Overload players absolutely love in stow. Myra, how's it going? Thank you for the follow. Great Cornholio, just ripping open some boxes IRL. We have next a Bajoran Solar Sailor. Or Solar Sail. I think this one's broken, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. So this is broken. There's a piece in there you can see. Like floating around. The Solar Sailor, yeah. That's the second broken ship. Next up, honestly, I don't know what this is. It looks like another freighter. Yeah, the video for shuttles is don't use them. The Palisade, thank you, Chadwick. Yeah, the Palisade was that Voth ship. I don't recognize which ship this exactly is, and it doesn't even have a label on it. It's the Beatrice. Yeah, the Beatrice. I have a lot of Discord messages. Oh, it's the prototype that tried the... Okay. I don't know where the Beatrice is from. Hilarion Freighter. This is one we just got into STO recently as a lockbox ship, the Orion Devar Temporal Science Spearhead. Unfortunately, the ship that we got in stow was a bit underwhelming. The accessories on it were also a little bit lackluster, but that's a nice little small model. Definitely one of the smaller standard size models. That's, you know, compared to the size of some of these other ones, it does have a bit more height to it, but that's it. A bit underwhelming. Didn't you lose? You lost a bit there, right, on them? I don't remember how much exactly you lost. Next up, we have the Liberated Borg Command Juggernaut. You lost like 10 to 12 bill on the Devars. Is it Cheops trying to get you banned, canceled, arrested? Yeah, it's always Cheops. We have a Miranda variant here. I don't know if this is in perfect condition. It looks like it may have... Maybe it's supposed to be like that, but this is the Saratoga variant of the Miranda. You sold one for 6 CC by accident a week ago? Damn. So this is the Saratoga variant of the Miranda. This is the Zindi Aquatic Narcine or Briostris insto. This is a ship that I absolutely loved back in the day insto. Unfortunately, the stats of it haven't kept up well over time, as is common with a lot of the older lockbox ships. Just checking a message there. At least you didn't buy a T5 for Ocean Hunter for 190 mil. I made my money back. I made sure of that. So we can joke about that, but at the end of the day, I got my money back on it. This is the Cardassian ship here. This is a Cardassian fighter. I forget the name of it. It starts with an H. Hideki. Oh. I see some shiny gold here. And it's a bit of a different wrapper on this one too. This is the gold TOS Enterprise standard size. Nice and shiny. Trek, how's it going? And a bit better packaging on that just extra little bit of cardboard around it. I have a bigger ship here. This is, I can see Picard on the side. The Wallenberg class tug. Also very, very dusty on the box here. This is, I mean, I can understand why this probably wasn't the most popular. It looks like it's been sitting on a shelf for a very long time. Cheops, I'm sorry to hear. That's in game, but only as an NPC ship. Eric, how's it going? The tug? Yeah, looks funky, doesn't it? Next up here we have a Medusan starship. The shadow behind your mind. Thank you for the follow. So standard size, pretty small model. We have, this is the Tellarite Praelim, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I got one of these already from the mystery bundle, so I'm pretty sure this is a duplicate. The shadow, there's a VOD that'll be up on YouTube. So if you want to go back through, look at the VOD, it'll all be there. Yeah, that is the second. Okay. Next up, I'll show it. I don't 100% recognize it. I'm going to take it out and see what it says here. Ferengi ship, 2151. Gonna rank them by DPS performance? Terrible. Looks like, yeah. I'm gonna get a couple of these up on the desk here. Okay. I mean, we've talked about this one recently. Erosion Hunter. The Ferengi ship that Neelix was on. So, Erosion Hunter. This is a ship that's been in stow for a long time, and it is looking very likely that we're going to see a tier 6 version of it sometime in the near future. They recently put out an update that made the Erosion Hunter invisible, and the only other ships that's happened to recently were ships that were new or were getting updates. So there's not really any other reason for them to have went in and messed with that ship that came out in 2014. Sell you one for 190 mil. Okay, another one that I don't recognize. I'm going to take it out here and see what it is. This is... Let's see if someone can guess it here. One of you probably has this memorized. What Stop said there. Arena's racing ship. Next up, we have a Bomar patrol ship. Terrible warp core. We all know what this one is, and this one's wrapped in plastic. You get Plasma Storm off of it in stow. It is the McKee fighter. So this is technically a duplicate because that box set that I opened right at the start has this in it, but this is the Mirror NX. So, that is technically a duplicate, but they can say that it's not because, again, the other one was in a box. This box has seen better days. Master Dude, thank you for the resub over on Twitch. Much appreciated. This box has seen better days. This is a Klingon Raptor. And I'm pretty sure this is a duplicate because there's one just like it in a box here, but this is the Medusan ship. The difference is this one has a magazine and looks like it's in German. So it's a duplicate, but the thing is, it's a different SKU technically because that one's the German version, whereas the other one was probably like the UK version or something. So they can't replace the scimitar you ordered from them. Oof. I do not speak Deutsch. Don't. The Imorg vessel is up next. There's a ton of small models in this box. Ooh. Here we have a green ship that I don't... there's some of these that, you know, they use like the same model for different races. This is the Moon Transport. Arctic one ferment regeneration. Oh, I guess. I mean, It's not super. I see it now. Arctic exploration. Okay. That's a pretty dead giveaway right there. Next up, we have this is the Voyager, like, Aero shuttle, isn't it? Yep, Voyager Aero shuttle. Yeah, it's a great model. I do wish I had the XL Voyager to go along with it. I missed out on that. Again, each of these is individually wrapped, so there is just heaps of bubble wrap all around in the room now. Both City ship. This one, wasn't this like the Lokrum fighter or something? Lokrum cruiser? Lokrum warship. So this is a duplicate. I got one in the first or second box. That Citadel looks so small. It's the standard models. They're all normalized to be like within like 3 to 5 inches. Oh, we got 2 duplicates side by side. A Suliban, little ship here. And let's open the next one. Side by side. Cell ship, yeah. One of them doesn't have a skew on it, but I assumed there's some skew difference that is the reason that there's duplicates in here, but literally side by side. And the text on the mystery box, said it was supposed to be 100 different ships. So unfortunately, that is a common duplicate that a lot of people that have ordered these have received. We have some more shuttles here. So this is Shuttlecraft Set 3. I don't remember what the other Shuttlecraft sets were that I've got, to be honest. There's a standard size one here. Okay. What is this? It's like trivia for some of you. Just got an ad where someone dipped sushi in ketchup. Terrible. Anyone got a guess on this one? Vulcan ship? The Vaclass is what it says. So yeah, it looks very Vulcan-y. How much did this box cost? So after shipping, $675 for the entire mystery box with the 100 items. But I can tell you, just based on my preliminary evaluation, that the value of the items, like going by eBay values, is 3 to 4x that. And the very final item in the mystery box, 100 items, so 100 ships. The very final item in the mystery box is the XL La Serena. This one's got some really nice packaging too. So opens up really nicely. That is a pretty big model here for the La Serena. The CSS La Serena would have been cool, yeah. Patience is the key, yeah. The La Serena will probably just that's one I'll probably keep in my collection, this XL one. So that's why I wasn't worried about opening it. And that's it for the mystery box. I've got heaps of bubble wrap here. Any J's? No. Nope. Did I profit? Yes. So I will do a full breakdown in the video, but in the first box they put in a like a package list of everything in the mystery box. Now, people on the Facebook group were saying that some of them had red marks to them and they were substituted with other ships and that they got other ships, so the list wasn't guaranteed to be 100% accurate. But based off of what I've got here, it looks like the contents that I got do line up pretty closely with that packing list. So the expected value was, they advertised that this would be $2,500 worth of items for $750 plus 75 shipping, and then there was 20% off with some codes, so that took it down to $600 plus 75 shipping, or $675. That means on average it was $675 per ship. And when I looked at the eBay prices for sold items about 4 to 5 days ago, the actual value, just an estimate of everything that was on that packing list, was just under $2,900. So it is over the expected value. The average value per ship there was almost 29 bucks. So I should be able to quite easily, with even just a few of the big ticket items, some of which are duplicates of things I already have, be able to make that money back. The mystery box was worth it. I mean, but there are a few ships here that I didn't have, and for the ones that are duplicates of what I have, like, I'm going to make a profit on this. It is going to be some work to go through, sell stuff on eBay, but I made a profit. So many chicken tendies. Yeah, like the gold Enterprise D, I'm going to sell that. I got 2 of the Enterprise D XL dreads, the ones from the original TNG finale. I already had one of those, so those are like 75, 80 bucks per. I already have an XL Discovery, so I got 2 of those. Those are like 80 bucks per. So I definitely have made the money back. It's just going to be a matter of going through and selling stuff. It's good that I've published this online, making sure the IRS knows about all your profits. Which Haynes manual did I get? Let me look at that again. Hold on. It's this one here, the Haynes Manual USS Enterprise. So it's actually 10 bucks on there, so I need to adjust that value here. Set 4 and 7. Which XL ship is the most popular? Probably the C. The C and the Katinga are worth the most. I do have a C here. The Akira is also really valuable. There's a few of those XL models that are worth a fair bit. The Bird of Prey is decent. Yeah, I have my XLC here. Let me go grab it. So much bubble wrap. Does the Katinga have one or two apostrophes? Just one, I believe. It's like the XL for that's like $400. It's crazy. Okay. This is the XL Enterprise C. These things go on eBay for like over $300. The gold Enterprise EXL is also worth a lot. That one's like 500 to 700. There's a few others. The TOS, the original Enterprise XL, that's worth a lot too. They changed the Katinga name to two apostrophes in the past few years. I'm pretty sure it's just one for the Eagle Moss model. In 6 months, we're gonna have another fundraiser stream to keep him out of jail on taxes on this. Terrible. Hyper, nice. 600 still good. XL Enterprise D came apart the saucer and star drive, kept it like that. So I said I'd show you guys the XLC. So I'll show you that here quick. If I can get it out of the packaging. This is a pretty good sized model. This is a very popular one because the size of it and the detail on it's pretty good. Pretty good detail all around. The XL MT. Yeah, the Ambassador, I was not always the biggest fan of, but it's definitely a ship that I've warmed up to over time. The Ambassador classical, yeah. Okay, so that is the opening here, and again, it did end up being profitable. Now it's just a matter of going in and selling some of these to get that to cover the initial cost. But overall, I think it went well. Galaxy Dreadnought, yeah. So any questions or anything that you guys have? Give you 50 cents for the gold DXL? Terrible. Yeah, I'll probably be going through and I probably will be selling at least a few of these. I'll probably post a few up in the Discord, let you guys have, first go at it. Did I ever get a DS9? Yes. Yes, I do. I do happen to have a DS9, yeah. When am I starting my new website for selling Eagle Moss models? I'll just go through eBay. I know there'll be a fee through eBay. But again, I'll let some of you have the first go through on the Discord, and what doesn't go there, I'll head on over to eBay with. Franklin Mint DS9 from the 90s? No. I was born in the 90s, late 90s, so there's a lot of stuff from that time that I've missed. Okay. Is there any final questions you guys have or anything? Or any final questions, comments? Master Replicas does have some of those alien ships. If you head on over to Master Replicas, they have several of them. Or they have in the past. There's the Nostromo XL. Nice gambling, yeah. Does anywhere have a scimitar? Real merch. Real merch had some. And remember, if you buy through Real Merch, use code CasualSAB at checkout, you'll get 10% off on your order. You want me to say, Master Dude, you're a dick? Does that suffice for you? Is that good enough for you to get a sound clip? Am I streaming tomorrow? Yes. I'm going to be doing some more story missions. Clip it? Yeah. There you go. I'm sorry, Master Dude. I was born in 96. So, I'll make you feel even older. Every time I move in this share or shift, bubble wrap has somehow gone under it. Now do some proper gambling in Stowe before Twitch busts you. That light gets a bit too bright sometimes. Have I looked at this week's spoiler for the next bundle? I did, and it's the exact ship that I predicted it was going to be in the bundle breakdown last week. It's the Achilles from Dominion Wars. So I guess myself up here. This is the thumbnail for the next video. This is our new Zen bundle, at least my prediction for it. A Premonition, which will probably be temporal because it has that big temporal drive on it. A Typhon carrier. Just keep in mind with the Typhon that there's like a fan-made model flying around out there that's like a huge ship, the Valkyrie class or something. The actual Typhon carrier is small enough to like fit under the Enterprise E, so I don't expect it to be a really big ship. And then the Achilles. I hope good traits and consoles. I believe it. I think they've been on a good streak recently. I have high hopes. I have faith in whatever's going on over there with regards to new things. I've got faith. I believe. And for those of you reading into what I'm saying too much, it's exactly what you think it is. Good things are incoming. Faith of the heart. Like, I don't know if that bubble wrap's coming through, but it's crazy. Okay. Where'd my chat go? You saying that I'm a stole gold seller? Faith of the heart. It'll be a 25% discount, most likely. It's a 3-ship bundle, right? Like, that's what the past 2 July bundles have been. Was, yeah, the first responder bundle, or Federation responder, whatever they called it. And then last year you had Flashback. Already turned it into an MP3 and sent it to Triz. Poor Trizio. I would never violate the Star Trek Online terms of service. That is an absolute truth. Where do you get the Dyson Sphere uniforms? At the Fleet Dyson Sphere Spire. You also can get it on account wide unlock through that Dyson bundle. Triz is no longer a Stowe player. Triz is a RoboCop streamer. So I did mention this earlier, and I'm just going to mention it one more time here. The intention is that we're replacing the STO combat meter with Oscar, the open source combat log reader. So SCM is going to be retired here in the very, very near future. But like I said at the start of the stream, when I went to cancel the contract earlier, they offered me to redo it or to do another year at a 50% discount. And the time for the contract to end is coming up rapidly. So basically just extending it would give more time for people to move their stuff over. If anyone wants me to, if you want to chip in towards helping renew that contract, if that's something of interest to you, reach out to me on Discord if you want to chip in there. But otherwise, I'm perfectly content to let that contract expire here, if that's what we want to do, and just fully move everything over. It's up to you guys. Chris is going to be pissed when the J shows up in Robocop. He is now on his second playthrough in that game on stream. Terrible. Yeah, I know. But it's, so to be clear, it's like $70 for the server and then like 20 for the domain. The domain's going to stay up regardless because I'm going to keep that domain. So it's really a question of, do we want to spend, does the community want to spend $70 just to let that slide just a little bit longer to give more time for people to get their stuff moved over? We're moving over to Oscar, the open source combat log reader. You know where I'm at? Yeah. The parser is still going to be there. $2,000 profit. I have yet to sell them. I will preview any pictures that pop up that are sent to me before I show them on stream. Yeah. I actually have a really nice thumbnail for that too. Master dude. That's rough, man. That's rough. My condolences for what you had to do there. His model arrived broken. Both of these models arrived broken for him, so in order to get a refund from Master Replicas or replacement, he had to further damage them. Only other option was a 25% discount. So what broke on the scimitar, Master Dude? Was it like one of the really top bits that I've had issues with that too, Winera. I still have SCM up on the side, just when I need to do that. The top two nacelle bits, so yeah. You're talking about these bits here. Yeah, you should be able to just get some super glue and put them right back on. That's a common issue with the Scimitar models. This is a failed 3D print. Very sad when this one failed. But yeah, please report any Oscar issues. Yeah, you don't have to use hot glue. Like just some little bit of super glue here. Just a little bit of that. Put that, right where you need the two pieces to connect. Hold them together for a couple seconds and it'll be set. I had to do that with the what was it? The Battlestar Valkyrie. When I got my Battlestar Valkyrie from Real Merch, one of the top bits was broke off, or one of the nacelles on it. I just super glued it back on. I don't know what I just got on my hand there, but I'm sure it's not any of that super glue crap. I can tell you, dude, that glue, that super glue, it'll do it. It'll do it. Have faith. Faith of the heart. Please report Spencer to the IRS. The IRS will know every bit of profit that I've had. Now, with the MC video pop up, remind me about the next campaign event. Like yeah. Chunk, I don't know what's going on in that regard, but there definitely seems to have been some sort of shift with the most recent ships. So Shadow Fanhome took that over, and you can still complete it through Fanhome. People, there's quite a few people that have now completed that. The phase biomatter, that's really the value of pen is going to depend on how much debuff you have in your environment. Pen is good over a damage or crit demod until you're at like 140-ish debuff in your environment. At that point, a damage or crit demod is going to be better. When's Deca going to fully take over? I have no idea. That's still months and months out. So I do have a thumbnail here that I quite like. This is going to be the install guide for Oscar. What do I think the new bundle is going to cost? I mean, I'd like for it to be priced like the Dyson one was, where it's going to be like 7,500 Zen off the bat. I think that would be really good. So 1,000 or $100 base cost with a 25 intro discount. That'd be good. But it could very well also just end up being a base cost 120 or 12,000 Zen and then 9,000 with the intro discount. Have they stopped doing streams? Yeah, I think so, because every stream that they've done sort of has backfired on them this year. Yeah, the Premonition, the Typhon, and the Achilles, if those are the three ships in here, that should be a Zen bundle. Now, keep in mind, if it's like the prior July bundles, that does mean that there will be C-Store and fleet versions of these ships. So the fleet ship module market might shoot up if that is again the case. And most likely, these are going to have dual of the same spec. So I think the premonition, that's got a big temporal drive on the back of it, right? That's most likely going to be a temporal ship. So, if it's dual temporal, we're looking at probably like a commander temporal and like a lieutenant commander temporal, that type of situation. The Typhon, I don't know what that would be. They just did a command carrier. They've done 2 command carriers this year. They could go 3 for 3. They could shake it up. A miracle worker carrier, I think would be popular with some. But with this, I could see them doing command again, because people might want to use it with like those Kodai fighters. And for the Achilles, I honestly don't know enough about that to say what that's going to be. Cryptic, yeah. Basically, Kale said on a Neverwinter stream a while back that with everything going on, he's got some difficulty having people to bring on. That there's difficulty with him getting people on to be able to talk about things because of everything going on over there. Who do people work out what the ships are going to be with the cryptic messages they gave us? So the cryptic messages, they're not entirely cryptic. So like the way that they photoshopped the user interface here, it's to look like the user interface on those older Trek games. So the one that they did earlier today, that is like what you'd see over in that old Star Trek Dominion Wars game. You see how it's very similar to that setup there. So that is basically how how that was figured out. Basically, people have been reading way too much into these teasers the past couple of weeks and thinking that it's implying that there's going to be some major UI change. The reality is with all of these is that they're just making that they're going in and photoshopping the STO user interface to make it look like those other Trek games. So the first one was Armada. The second one was it like Invasion, and then this recent one was Dominion Wars. Billy, how's it going? Is the Vodwar Polaron Cannon Barrage console good for immersion, especially on the Polaron setup? They've got plenty of ship ideas. It's more of just bringing in ships that people have been asking for. Still don't understand the numbered messages. So the numbered messages here, this is bundle repeated 7 times. So I'm gonna decode this here. So when you translate or when you break down what number or what letter corresponds to that number, so it gives you this result here. The 15th is O. The 8th number here is corresponding to the 8th letter, which is H, and so on. And then if you rotate that using one of these websites like Rot 13, which will let you see what that would be if you shifted the letters over 13, it tells you that that is actually bundle. There technically is sort of like an updated Dick here. The Cheval, it's not quite the same. It is a promo ship, so I just clicked on the wrong ship. I hate doing that. Yeah. Yeah, it's just rot 13 and then converting the letters to what number they are in the alphabet. Cheval's like 4 times bigger. What's the new Dyson ship like? I still got one more day before I get it. The Vovin, it's good. The Vovin is a pretty capable tank platform. It's not the best, but it is capable. So yeah, this is the Cheval. It's a promo ship. Temporal and Command, it's not for everyone. It's more of a side tort platform. It's a bit niche, but it looks cool. Yeah, it is lower decks. What I'm curious about is how they're going to explore a third hangar bay moving forward. So with the Vovin here, they put in a fourth piece to the set with the Vovin console, and with that, it's basically summoning in a third bay of hangar pets on whatever ship you put this on. So it is 8 of these obelisk swarmers that it spawns in. They're not great, but I wonder how they're going to explore that moving forward. Can you kit bash this ship with the older obelisk? You should be able to, yeah. Yeah, the Cheval is available through the event campaign. No idea. Yeah, so you can make the Vovin look like the original obelisk if you want. That is an option. And you can kit bash between them. You got plenty of options there. Yeah. Kinda like it. Okay. Well, I wasn't intending for this to be a very long stream. I have a lot of bubble wrap to clean up in this room now, so I am going to cut things off here. If you have any final questions or comments, feel free to drop them in. And of course, if you missed the stream, or if I missed your question here, um, hop on over to the CasualSAB Discord, which is linked down below, or the Builds Discord, and ask away in there. I hope you enjoyed the mystery box opening. I need to get everything sorted out there and figure out which ships I want to sell, which I want to keep, things like that. Okay. Master Dude, you're a dick. Is that better for you? Also, Master Dude, there had been eBay listing for the Scimitar too. So there might Real Merch had a listing for it over there too, but they I think still have it on their website. See you tomorrow. What time? I don't know what time I'll start the stream tomorrow, to be honest. There will be a stream tomorrow. I just don't know the start time. Okay. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you guys around.